Okay, hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. I did not finish vlogging yesterday, so this is going to be a 2-day vlog, and it's going to be the one with all the hauls because today I went to 2 more places. I went to Target and Costco, and I got a lot of school supplies from Target and just a few things from Costco, but one is awesome, and it's for the pantry. So last night, just a typical night, I think we were in bed by like 1 a.m., so we are definitely not on Eastern time yet. It's gonna be a little while. Same thing with our girls. I left before they were even up. It was like 10:30. I think they were barely waking up. So it's gonna be an adjustment, but that's okay. So we have a couple weeks left of our summer break and then we're gonna start school. So here's all the school stuff. I have tons of supplies already. I try not to go overboard and then just try to get things I don't have or haven't seen or find that I can find useful. So for first grade, there's going to be a big emphasis on geography, and so I got this for Olivia. It's just US capitals, states, and state capitals, and on the back they are unmarked. I didn't get any dry erase markers to go with this stuff because I have plenty of those. I just want to take inventory. I want to make sure I have the fine tip ones for her. So before I bought them, I just want to see what I have. This is also dry erase activity mat. It's got the primary lines on one side and a grid on the other, so that'll be great for graphing and penmanship. And I love the different types of manipulatives and textiles. Like, we don't always have to write on paper. We can write on whiteboards too. We can draw in the sand and stuff like that. This is just another poster to add to our resource wall. It's American Sign Language, and I thought that was really interesting. I don't know how it came up, but we have been talking about it with the girls a little bit. So I thought they could just see the alphabet and the numbers. I got another pack of blank books. I have a few of these left over. I'm going to be having the girls make one into a little scrapbook of our time in California with my mom. These have like Crayola crayon design. There are several in here. So if you have a large group, if you're a teacher or an educator of some sort, run a daycare, you might want this. It's eight to a pack, and they're $3. In the past, I've had the plain white ones, and I had the composition kind of looking ones too. I got another pointer for me. I'm sure the girls will take this. This was only $1. It's just a wooden dowel with a thing on the end, so if you're creative or crafty, you can definitely make one yourself. A box of pre-sharpened Ticonderogas. I've sent these off to school with the girls in the past, and I just don't keep any good ones here at the house. I just use whatever cheap ones I can find, but not this year. This is a pocket chart. I have a few different pocket charts, but I don't have any. I like that it was black. Sometimes I find classroom decor to be so overstimulating with the colors and the designs and stuff, so seeing a black one felt really good to me. It's just like a sentence strip one. Sometimes you'll see them that are like rectangle or they're calendars. Here's an idea, something you can do like this. There's a lot of ways you can use those. I got 2 just plain white. I was thinking like I'll get Violet all purple stuff and Olivia all pink stuff, but again, it's just starting to feel cluttered already in my mind and seeing what that might look like. I'm not opposed to color and like stimulating their environment in some way, but not every single way. So I just got 2 of these plain folders, like the portfolio kind with pockets and the brad here in the center. I think I want to create some sort of like desk work that they can do at times when I'm working with the other child. This is for me. It's a really small 1/2-inch binder. I'm going to be using this to keep track of all of our calendars and papers. I don't want to put that stuff in my planner, and it's not part of my home management binder, so now it's sort of like a home education binder. I have lots of bins and resources. I didn't get too many more, but for the things I already have, I just got the pocket labelers. I will often write directly onto my Sterilite totes with either a chalk marker, which wipes off with water, or like a vis-a-vis, which does the same. But this was kind of cool. It's just like a stick-on adhesive pocket label, so you can peel, like put the paper in. It's bright, it's easy to see, it's like an opaque piece of paper, you know, and slide it out when you need to. I got the rectangular ones and the square ones, so maybe I'll label my stuff and their stuff and, you know, specific subjects and things like that. I made my own punch cards a while back, never had an opportunity to use them, but for $1 I got 30 punch cards in I think 4 different designs. These are sort of like reward incentives, and if you get enough punches, they all come with 10 as the recommended amount, then you can cash it in for whatever. They had little treasure chests too, which you could fill with lots of junk, but I didn't want to do that, so I don't know what the cash it in part will be yet, but we'll figure something out. This was a really cool resource. This is a spiral bound dry erase flip chart filled with different graphic organizers. I think they're calling them activity blotters, but you educators know these are graphic organizers. And this story map one on the front was perfect for where we left off with the first grade reading comprehension. But then there's also a topic triangle, a timeline, planning your story, the 5 W's, that'll be great for Violet, sequencing chain, characters, opinions, drawing conclusions, predictions, an early intro to outlines and cause and effect. There's graph paper and writing paper. So I love the idea that I can use graphic organizers that aren't on paper, especially with just 2 students, let's call them students. I used to always make different graphic organizers and have them printed out in bulk, and I taught middle school. So I had lots of students, you know, we had purple, green, all different kinds and all different colors, but I don't want to use that much paper if I don't have to, and so this will be lovely. And then they can just copy it down onto their own. Like I said, I didn't get many organizers because I have plenty, but I don't have a nice, thick, sturdy tray. I do have a sturdy and really solid, really shallow tray that I got from IKEA, but I like how deep these are, so we can do science in them and have some overflow, or I can even hand these to them on science day or whatever. You can see that I'm thinking ahead. So I did get the pink and purple, which are their signature colors. Violet likes purple and blue, and Olivia likes pink and yellow. Might change in the future, I assume. In it are lots of resources that are all just refills of things we've already had, like a couple of watercolors that we needed to replace, colored pencils. I got 2 of each kind. Skinny markers and thick markers. You can see I went for the Up and Up brand instead of Crayola. I did get the Crayola crayons. I don't know why. I guess I just didn't see the Up and Ups. So they have like the whole set. I think Up and Up is fantastic. They work great. In fact, when I'm using my mechanical pencil sharpener, Up and Up sharpens better than Crayola when it comes to colored pencils. But the ink is bright and vibrant, and it's a few cents cheaper. It's probably 10 cents cheaper a box. So when you add up what I got, I saved a couple bucks. I got a 6-pack of the giant glue sticks. We still have a few of the really small ones left over from last year, so we'll see how this goes. And then I just got 2 more of the white glue, which we call wet glue, and again, I got them in the Up and Up brand. Now, as far as like learning resources go, I have a lot, and I didn't know exactly what the standards and the curriculum for first grade is, and I'm kind of still cloudy on what it is for kindergarten. So I don't want to get too much that I didn't know that I could use, but I do know All About Our World will come into play. This is for kindergarten and first, and then United States. So I was thinking Violet and Olivia. This is for first grade. So Target had everything like broken down. Like the blue ones looked like social studies, the orange ones were math, and I think they had red for like reading and language. But I only got these 2 for social studies, and then for math I got money and time and measuring and cooking. This was so cool. I hadn't seen anything like this, but it's all about like how to read a recipe and the comprehension questions. It's perfect for informational text if you're trying to hit that standard. But you know, the comprehension questions at the end are like, how many eggs did you need? If you need 2 tablespoons of vanilla, you know, there's a little math involved. I can't remember. And we've got, you know, word search and stuff, but it's all around recipes, reading recipes, understanding what teaspoon means and tablespoon. This is going to be so fun. This is like exactly homeschool. I wonder if I should have got 2. And then my girls love the magic ink kind of activity books, but I've never seen educational ones. So I got an addition and a numbers. And it's just like the same old sort of like, I don't want to say busy work, but it's just independent work that they can do on their own in the car, at the desk, at the restaurant. You only need 1 marker, and it's fun to see the numbers kind of appear. I have a whole class set of little Fiskars scissors, but they're for little kids, and I got them for my 7th graders, and I made them use them because I bought them myself when I was like in my 20s, no money. Brian wasn't working at the time, living in the Bay Area on a beginning teacher salary. So I got them like the quarter scissors, and they love them and they use them, and it was fine. But now I have them still, and they all say Keel on them, but my little girls need bigger scissors. So these are for ages 6 and up, and I just got them each their own pair that they could use because I did notice Olivia's little fingers were squished in there. Okay, and then like I said, I went to Costco. It was a very simple trip. I got breakfast sausage. I got the sausage we use for our pasta. Best thing I got from Costco is the OXO brand Pantry storage, food storage. So I saw these with Crystal Tara. She recently redid her pantry using them. And then I saw Marriage and Motherhood, I believe is the name of the channel. She does her Sunday setup, and she was showing the exact set from Costco, and it was a good deal, and it was on sale through the 26th. So I use glass jars, but they are, ever since trying to do away with our IKEA carts and kind of rethink our open shelving, we just needed a better solution. So I'm gonna give these a go, wash them, fill them up, and I can't wait to show you how that turns out. Oh, also from Costco, totally not related to this stuff, but I got an olive oil dispenser. I think it's gonna be perfect function meets beauty. So it's gonna sit on the counter. It was the Chrissy Teigen brand of, line of kitchen stuff at Target. It's a light blue, not my favorite shade of blue, but it is a very cute dispenser. So that's it. Let's get to work, guys. I need an iced coffee, and I'm gonna set up my pantry for the 1,000th time since I've lived here. I forgot to mention this shelf. This was in the dollar spot, I think. This was about $5. It's a really cute, a little small, but not tiny. It's a round shelf with wood shelving and black metal. It's just adorable. I follow Nesting with Grace, and she showed a really cute wooden moon-shaped one, and my daughters would love that in their room, but it was from Urban Outfitters, and it was more expensive than I wanted to pay. So this kind of does the same thing. The moon is also round sometimes. It's only $5. What she did was put her essential oils that she uses often in her son's room, like when he needs to get some sleep or if he has an upset stomach. And I thought I would do something similar in the classroom or even in their bedroom. So I just thought for the price, this could not be beat. So here's our pantry. We have this small little narrow bifold door kind of situation, and everything in here, besides those two small crates, they're all from Dollar Tree. So the crates are from Menards, but the round basket that I keep our aprons in was Dollar Tree. This is where I keep our cereal, Dollar Tree. These are the Dollar Tree sink tubs. And I tried to organize it with baking and bread and dinner staples. This was all snacks, which is overflowing right now because we just got home from traveling. This is not Dollar Tree, but these cost $1 or less. Usually you can get a 5-pack for $4.70 something, right around now at Target. I already had this on hand. This I also had, and so I think I bought this, maybe a little turntable from Walmart, so that isn't Dollar Tree, but I have some additional stuff there. I have these, I think they were used in my laundry room at my previous home that we were renting, and I just turned it on its side so it can house chips and tostada shells, things that can't be crunched, and then it gives me a shelf up there as well. So we're definitely making the most of it, but this section has been a little precarious, a little hard. The jars are not quite the right fit, and so they do teeter a little bit. These ones fit fine. All of these jars are sort of empty anyway too. So I'm just gonna kind of rethink what's going on, see what I can do with the new stuff, and hopefully it looks a little bit better and functions a little bit better. Here's what I ended up doing. The rest of the shelves are basically the same, except for the one with all of the jars on it. I used the OXO containers off to the left with a piece of plywood under so they would be sturdy. They do hold more rice and beans and nuts and some dried fruit. Some of the containers are a bit big, and I actually have a couple that are empty. So the ones that were too big, I just kept my jars on hand for things like chocolate chips, my garlic, and just some pistachio nuts. I kept them on the expandable 3-tiered tray, but I shortened it as small as it would go. I'm not sure if it's that much better, but it is a bit safer, and I only used one box. I am finally ready for bed. I'm going to end this vlog here. It was kind of a hodgepodge of whatever I did the first day back from vacation and today. I have a face mask on. It's like kind of like a peel. It's very mild. It doesn't really hurt at all. I used to at first, but I don't even feel it. It's been way longer past the amount of minutes it recommends, but that's just the way I do it. So tomorrow is the first weekend we're home. It's the first Saturday. We've been back. We have yard work to do. Probably not going to do it tomorrow, to be honest. I think I'm going to do that on Sunday. But I do want to like rotate around all my furniture in this room, starting with this room. I don't know. It sounds very exciting to move furniture around because, you know, sometimes you can't move things around the way the room is set up, but this one we have some options. When we first moved in, I had my bed on that wall where the books are, and I thought it was better this way to put the bed in between the two windows, but now, I don't know. I'm just ready for a change, so we're going to try and do that tomorrow. So thanks for tuning in to these last couple of days. I'm happy to be home making videos for you guys again. I hope you're enjoying them. If there's anything specific you would like to see, let me know in the comments below. I want to make sure you're getting something out of these videos, not just time waster. You know, hopefully they're entertaining, something you might learn, inspiring, new ideas, or just keeping you company while you get your housework done. So I hope you continue to watch, and I'll see you guys next time.